Hey, what's going on, Built on the Budget family? This is your boy, Built on the Budget. Hey, I'm coming back to you for another lit video. One that been in the books for a while, but I hadn't really had a chance of getting to it. I get with y'all and let y'all know what the problem was and everything. But before we even get into this video, let's drop that intro. And I'm back. Just like that. Yeah, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna finally get that private collection car show done in my yard. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to set it up down here in the yard. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna set it up, but I'm gonna get it set up down here somewhere. You see, we got baby girl, we got the 88 sitting over there, and then you come back up the hill, and as you can see, neglected but not rejected, we got Silver Bullet. Never been unloaded from when I bought them hoods for baby girl. Got stuff sitting all around on it. And y'all don't be mad at me. Look at Novocaine. Novocaine done become a workbench. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull all of that stuff out. And of course, you know, we got the 92. We're working on it, working with it, not on it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just got a bunch of stuff on the back. And we got the hoe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the Silver Bullet pulled out, get a little water on it, kind of wash it up a little bit, and pull Novocaine out, put a little water on it. I'm gonna set all of this stuff up, get everything set up, and then I'm gonna come back and do a video of each and every one of what these hands has done to these vehicles. So in advance, I like to go ahead and congratulate the channel for 300 subscribers. I know this morning I was at 295, but I know that it's gonna go on over this weekend to 300. So I wanna already say, whoo-hoo, I appreciate every last one of you, all of your subscribers, all of the people that you turned me on to. We're a growing channel. Y'all guys have supported me, your comments and everything. I even met several of my subscribers personally, and the conversations that we have had has really blessed me as a creator, influencer on YouTube. Y'all guys really don't know what it means to me when you comment, when I see you in the street, when you recognize me. Baby girl said, "Hey daddy, you a celebrity now." I won't go as far as to say all of that, but it do make me feel good when I'm in the junkyard or on the street and somebody recognize me and say, "Hey, you Built on a Budget, man." And then they begin to tell me how the channel has blessed them that's a real blessing to me. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and then I'm gonna take a few more shots. But I might take a few shots of me cleaning the Silver Bullet up or what have you. But once I get it all set up, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the video. So you stay tuned. Sit back, call a friend, let them know the private collection that's well overdue is finna be previewed today. So appreciate you, and y'all just stand checking back in on a little progress, getting things set up. I just wanted y'all to hear just a little bit of music. Listen to this. I need my butt kicked for letting something like this just sit around. But what you do when you got a lot of toys, you play with them every now and then, but you don't never wear them out. So I'm gonna try to get these boxes off the back so I can get this thing washed up a little bit, and then I turn y'all back on. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm gonna do to give you a little sneak peek of the Silver Bullet after she cleaned up. She look pretty good, don't she? Well, I wanted to show you that one. And next, I need to pull this one out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 1962 big block Nova Chevy 2. But I'm gonna pull it out and clean it up, and then I'll be ready to turn you back on. But I'm gonna get the Silver Bullet down in the lineup. So until I get back, stand by. For some of y'all that have not heard, there is no replacement for displacement. What you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, was a big block, 454, with a mother thumper in it, and that mother is thumping. Hey, listen, I got this stuff cleared off the 62, and let me get this thing pulled out and get it cleaned up, and then I'm gonna get it down there in the lineup, and I'm gonna be ready to start this personal collection of built on the budget video. So I just wanted to let y'all guys hear that mother thumper, shorty headers, X-pipe, Flowmasters, and cubic inch horsepower. So that's what you got. So let me get this thing out here in the sun where I can wash it off right quick, and then I'll turn y'all guys back on. Okay, family. It is hot as Hades out here, and right now I'm standing in the shade. Hey, listen. A little time ago, I promised y'all the video of my private collection. Well, at least some of it for now. What I want to showcase today is these hands. And to a lot of my new subscribers that don't know who Built on the Budget is, I'm an average guy that been doing old cars for 40 years. And now I kind of moved up to the new style stuff because it's easier, it's cheaper, and is plentiful to find. Got a couple of old schools in my repertoire, in my arsenal, in my toy box that I'm gonna show y'all guys that I did, but they old, they been done some years ago, but it don't change the fact that they were done by my hands. And so I'm gonna start with the simple stuff, and then I'm gonna take and just walk y'all around. Listen, I'm built on the budget. I'm not Ken Diggett. I'm not Chip Foose. I'm not some of these other shows you see on TV that build a car from scratch to finish in a 30-minute segment. I don't have a frame shop. I don't have a body shop. I don't have an upholstery shop. I have a driveway with gravel in it and a 18 by 21 shed that I park my old schools up under. All I got is these hands, and I think that they have served me very well. So without further ado, I'm just gonna give you a scan of what I want to showcase today and let y'all kind of see it, and then I'm gonna go around each one of them and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. I know it's been about a week since I released a video, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all enough video in one that it ought to hold you for a few days. I'd like to thank all of you that has commented. And JT, this is for you. I had a subscriber say, where you at, Built on the Budget? You been quiet. Where you at? Here I am. So thank you for asking me. Thank you for being concerned. Thank you for looking for my video. So I'm gonna start this little scan, and then I'm gonna come back and talk about each and every one of them. Okay. First, this is just gonna be a scan of what I have. And like I said, I'm gonna do a walk around each one of them, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about them. So it's gonna be a lengthy video. I hope that it entertains you enough that you'll watch it from the beginning to the end. We're gonna start with my 92. Purchased this truck for $50 from a guy. Did a crowd of work to it. I'm not gonna get all into opening up doors and everything, because everybody know what a 92 Chevy look like. But this is my 92. This would have been a perfect truck for an LS swap, and it has a 4.2 drop on it, but it could have used a 6.4 with an LS engine in it, and it would have been a perfect swap. But because it has a good running 5.7 in it, I chose to make this an everyday driver. You see I got stuff on the back. I haul stuff on it, motors, transmission. I got cold air, cruise control, power windows. I mean, it do have all of the Silverado stuff in it. In the beginning, I didn't want to paint it because I knew that I was gonna be working with it. But from a $50 truck, and everything on it comes out of pick and pull, the junkyard, pennies on the dollar. I wouldn't sell it for $50 now. It's a solid truck, good interior, everything work on it. Some of you seen me drive it down to Myrtle Beach. I went to Myrtle Beach twice in it in 1 month, matter of fact. But it's a good solid truck, so I chose to leave the profile as it is. Now it do look good with this drop on it, but it's still usable. I pull a trailer. Matter of fact, when I went and got wifey's Tahoe, we pulled it about 50 miles with a tow dolly behind the Silverado. So that's what I got it for, and that's what I use it for. So it's a pretty sharp little truck. I'm happy with it. I use it all the time. Moving to my next one, it was my 88. Very interesting truck. Short bed, step side, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Got the video on the screen on my channel. If you notice, I optioned to go with the rear step delete, as well as the roll pan. Don't worry about that little pipe right there. I just had them tacked on, and but I thought that rear step delete was a real nice additive to this truck. I kind of fancy it myself. Bought it off of eBay for about 160 bucks. The seller might have more on there. I don't know. The last time I looked, he was up to about 175. Everybody blame everything on COVID, so now it might be more. But on that rear step delete, if you are interested in it for your step side, you hit me up in the comments. I'll see if I can't chase down the item number for you, and I list it in my response. This is an interesting truck. I paid $200 for it, and when I got it, it was a long wheelbase. It's a video on there from long wheelbase to short wheelbase, and you see it come out real nice. But and it got all of the videos on the inside of the truck when I first got it. I dyed the interior. They sell a real good product. SEM is the brand of the paint. And I thought I had a can on the back of the truck, and I am officially part of the OBS short bed gang. If you interested in one of those stickers, I bought it from a subscriber, not a subscriber. I bought it from a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, called Cool Cars KJ down there in Georgia. If you're interested, I can send you his link, at least get you to his channel. This truck, which is not finished, was my first LS swap. These wires here, they run to my electric fan, and you know, I still got to mount my computer and stuff. But this was my very first LS swap. And y'all done heard me do it a lot of times. I might well do it again. .53 engine, straight from the picking pool, out of a 2004 Tahoe. 5.3 4L60E transmission, 2-inch drop spindles and springs. I got a flip kit on the back of it, and like I said, this truck used to be a long bed. I made it a short bed. Somebody gave me the bed, and all I had to do was go pick it up, and then I cut that rear step off. I mean, that rear step, I just got it a little molded on, but you look at that little bitty body work, and that puppy will really be nice. That's a nice setup with and it was pretty easy. It didn't come with instructions, but if you can't do it, you might not need to buy it. You might need to take it to a body shop and let them do it. So this is my first LS swap, and I'm proud of it. Talk to a guy. Very good price on installation. Once I get it installed, I do a video on it, and I put his information on the screen and let y'all see it. So there's my 88. I used to have a grill in it like that, but I decided to go back with that type of grill and the original grill, and I need to put the emblem on it. But this next project took me away from this truck, so I got caught up in this one, and everybody gonna know this truck by who is that, people? Yes, baby girl. As you know, this is my daughter's 85 C10 short bed. It's also LS swapped. 8-inch rallies, 2 35/70 15s on the front, Beltec drop spindles, with Cooper Cobra radials. In the back, you got the 8-inch rallies, 275/60 15 with a flip kit on the back. Pretty solid truck, man. I like it. I mean, look at this tail panel. How many of them do you see that's in that type of shape there? And it's a lot about this truck. It's a whole lot about this truck that, you know, I'm not gonna get all into the technical side of it, but I do have the center caps for these wheels. But overall, it's a real sharp truck, and I like to thank Cannon Auto Sales and Savage for everything about this truck. Man, this junkyard built, man. It has a 2003 Tahoe engine, 4L60 transmission. You see I pretty much got the wires cleaned up. I just got to mount this computer and move my OBD connector on the inside, but it sits right in here. 5.3 junkyard motor. And I mean, I know y'all want to hear it. You didn't ask for it, but I mean, hey, listen. I'm standing on the outside cranking these trucks up, man. That go to show you that it's been a successful swap. I'm waiting on the exhaust man to get me a spot so I can run some 2.5, maybe 3-inch pipe out the back behind the wheel like the old Camaros used to be, turned down where you can't hardly see them. New bumper. Could have did a better job on cleaning the wheels on all of my stuff, man, but I had so much to do just to put this thing together today that I thought that you would be satisfied and not judgmental about what I got going on. So as you can see, there's 3 trucks that built on a budget, built from scratch and out of the junkyard. Man, listen, that's why I call this channel Built on a Budget, man. I just want to tell all of you out there, I got a lot of subscribers that don't have a lot of content, don't have a lot of subscribers on their channel. Man, this stuff is simple. It's easy. You can do it on a budget, and you just have to put yourself out there, man, and try it. It ain't that hard. Met a subscriber just yesterday. I was down in the junkyard, and he told me how much my channel meant to him. We talked a little bit about a wire harness, and I think I might have him convinced to try to do his own standalone wire harness, man. I'm not trying to cut anybody out of money, but I'm trying to show you that you can build your car on a budget and do a lot of this stuff on your own without spending the big bucks. Save the big bucks for your tires and wheels. Save the big bucks for your paint job if you know, if you don't know how to do it. Save the big bucks to put a cam or something that you can't get out of the junkyard and really trust it, instead of you just spending all your money and stuff that you can do. So this is evident that those Smithsonian hands have went to work. So just on these 3 trucks right here, I want y'all to drop down in your comments, tell me what you think, tell me how I did. Yeah, I got a cow hood for baby girl. I done had it for 2-3 weeks. She said, hey, Daddy, you need to go ahead and get my hood put on my truck, but I want to paint it first before I put it on. We talked about that in the other video. Just because the hood got primer on it from the factory don't mean you need to let it sit out in the rain and in the sun, because it's going to turn light gray, and the next thing you're going to see is rust. So while that hood is smooth and clean, go ahead and scuff it, seal it, paint it, however you want to do it, so that when you put it out there in the weather, that it's going to be 100. So, you know, enough for that. I hope that y'all guys like these 3 projects I done. The 92, the 88, the 85. All of that new school stuff was so easy to me. It seemed like it took me 2 weeks. Because you can go to the junkyard and pick these parts up everywhere. So these are the easiest trucks to build. If you're looking for a project, these trucks is the easiest to build. You get the 88 stuff will fit on the 92, the Blazer Suburban stuff will fit on it. All of that stuff from the doors to the front bumper is the same on the Suburban and on the pickup truck. A lot of the interior pieces, those blue seats in the 88 come out of a Suburban, that in the console. So if you're interested in starting you a project and you want to do it on a budget, pick you up one of these OBSs. They the cheapest trucks to build and the easiest. Cheapest and the easiest. If you want to go back in time, a C10, they're a little more rare, but they still out there. From the cab forward, it's the same on the long bed and the short bed. So enough said for that. We're gonna move on to the next project. And what do we have here? Bam! What you call it? That's the Silver Bullet. This Silver Bullet has been built over 10 years. This was my second paint job I ever done. Titanium silver, BMW color. I mean, look at that. 10 years later, it still look decent. Yeah, it got its wear and tear because I drive it. I use it. I don't hide them. I drive them. But look at the Silver Bullet. Now, if it's one thing you can say about Built on the Budget, he know how to set the profile on a truck. He knows how to set a profile on a truck. What y'all think? That look good, don't it? I like that. I have a subscriber that's a vet, retired vet from the military. He told me, and sir, forgive me, I read your comments. Me and you have talked back and forth in the comments, and you told me that you knew this truck had a story, and I told you that whenever I do this truck, I'ma tell the story, and I want to dedicate it to you. I can't think of your name right now. I have to go back and look at it, and when I do, I'ma put it right here on the screen, your name. Because me and you talked, and I told you that when I redid this video on the Silver Bullet, I was gonna dedicate this part of it to you, thanking you for your service, your contribution to this country. I thank you for your support of my channel. I thank you for all your comments that you've given me, your encouraging words, and all of that. I'm gonna go back in my videos where we talked, and I'm gonna put your name up there because you deserving of it. And if Built on the Budget said it, he'll do it. If he spoke it, he shall bring it to pass. And that's what I'm gonna do in this part of this video. But I want you to look at the Silver Bullet. It has about an 89 5.7 liter engine in it. The carburetor used to be a throttle body engine. I made it a carburetor engine. I got Flowmasters on it, shorty headers, Riddler wheels, 18s in the front by 8, and 20 by 10s in the back. She got 265/40 20s. I mean, look how that thing is tucked, man. She tucked so tight that I just can slide my finger in between the wheel and that fender. Now, that's what you call tuck, ladies and gentlemen. And I had to figure all of that out when I started building this truck. It got a Heights Mustang 2 cross member in the front of it, with 2-inch drop spindles. And man, look at that tuck, bro. You see that? Now that's tucked. Look at that running board. I get a question a lot. Is that truck bagged? Is it sitting on airbags? No, sir. That truck is sitting on ride height. That's suspension there. She sit like that going down the road. I mean, that's mean. I like that. It got disc brakes in the front, drums in the back, tubular A-arms. No, this one don't have tubular A-arms. It has regular A-arms, power racket pinion steering. And if you notice, it looks original. Original grill, original headlights, original spot for the license tag, park lights. All of that stuff is still original. I believe that in doing an old truck, and it's just my opinion, my video, my opinion, that an old vehicle look good when you pretty much leave the look alone. I didn't want to modify the body and all of this other stuff. I wanted to leave it like factory. The only thing I changed on the outside is the Swan Neck mirrors. And I put the original mirrors on here, and man, they look like crap, man. To me, I mean, original windshield, stainless steel, and I'm even show you this right here. Let me see if I can't set this camera up where you can see it. All right, watch this right here. Original vent that still works. Original door handles. I changed it to a one-piece glass, which is still original to the truck. Running boards are still there. You come around the back. Original tail lights. A lot of these trucks you don't see that tail pan, but I wanted that just to fill that hole. That's this piece right here, that filler pan. It makes it look nice. And just in case you didn't notice, I had matching 1950 license tags on it. And North Carolina, if you're looking at this video in North Carolina, there's a statute on the law that says if a vehicle is 35 years or older, it can display the year model license plate on the vehicle as long, now everybody say as long as you have a current registration and tag that was issued to this truck from the DMV inside of your vehicle. So when the popo stop you and he want to see your driver's license and registration, you can give him the registration that showed that this truck has a valid tag from the DMV and that you are the rightful owner of it, and you will be fine. I had that statute, I believe it was 902 or something, but I had it. I've been running these types of tags, man, on vehicles for 40 years, because everything that I always had always been 35 years or older. But if you notice, I even left the wooden bed in here. Painted the strips, which they looked a lot better. They done weathered. I mean, that's 10 years. And then this is my gas tank back here. I did that because I did not want the gas tank. Hear that though? Listen to that though. I didn't want the gas tank sticking out the side right here, and it just gave me more room. Heck, I even have the original style gauges in here. They TPI Tech gauges, but they went back in the same holes. The headlight switch is original. You got your throttle, your choke, your wiper, all of that. Glove box, door handles, door panels, head panel, all of this stuff except the steering wheel. It even got the original brake pedal in it. Those ain't original. Y'all heard that earlier. And this seat comes out of a 89 Silverado, but this is tilt wheel. You know, and look, even have the original mirror. So I mean, that's how I wanted to do it. That's how I done it. I know this is a long video, but y'all asked for it and I ain't finished yet. So moving right along, Silver Bullet, that's what we got. Now what's next? Novocaine. What that say? 454, big block, height suspension, rack and pinion steering, 4-wheel disc brakes, a narrowed rear end, 7-inch rallies, 8-inch rallies. She got X pipe on it, 2.5-inch pipe, Muncie 4-speed, original console, modified dash to put new gauges in it. This truck, this car, let's go on around it so I can kind of get through. If you notice what I got, 1962 license tag. How you like that? Look at that stance. Ain't that neat? I like that. Coilovers in the back. 275 60s. And I mean, here's another truck. Look how that thing sit right down there at that rim. Boy, let me tell you something. Built on a budget, that joker know how to set one up. 205 60 15s. Look how they tucked in there. This is Novocaine. Got a big mother thumper. Not a big mother thumper, a mother thumper. Cam in it. A lot of these cars you see, they got the 63, 64 grills in them. But this is, in case you didn't notice, an original 62 grill. Listen, I wanted a muscle car. So I bought this car for my 50th birthday. And I was 49 when I bought it. I'm 59 now. I was born in 62. 62 is a real good year. It's got tilt wheel in it. Got the chrome Corvette. Headers on it. I mean, I got a brand new hood for it. Got the paint to paint it. She's gonna be black with red guts. I just hadn't took my time to do it because I've been busy with other things. Listen, people, I got a lot of toys in my toy box, as you see. I like to play. What they tell you about built on the budget? He might be building on a budget, but a lot of stuff on this Nova, it came from the store. And I had to up my budget to afford this. I got a lot of money tied up in this stuff right here, man. The bigger the boy, the bigger his toy. And this is just part of what I have. I mean, but that's Novocaine. How you like it? I think she looked pretty darn good, to be honest with you. And on this segment, last but not least, is the Wifey project. This project shut down everything. Shut down Baby Girl, shut down the 88 project. It took precedent over everything to my wife. She wanted a Tahoe. And my God, I got her one. 22-inch snowflakes. I mean, it's pretty clean vehicle, I think. To be a 2001, it's dirty right now. But it's clean. It's a nice vehicle. But I had to put my hands on that. Y'all seen some of the videos when I got it. Had the ugliest wheels in the world. So we optioned to put the flakes on it. I added these panels. I fixed the rust that was back there in the back. I even changed this molding. See that molding? It used to be silver, but it was faded out. I had the paint mixed when I painted the flares, and I painted those to match. Tell me what you think. Was that a pretty good look? I think it was. We turn around, put new grill, headlights, new fog lights in it. Did a lot of work to this truck, man. We got it as a steel, a real steel, which made me be able to invest a little bit of money in it. And still, I'm on the good side of the track with it. So I'm good with that. So listen, I know this is a long video, but I had to put it out there. Y'all wanted to see it. The next time that I shoot another video, I'm gonna finish it up. This is the American side of my toys. I'm gonna shoot the video of my foreign cars. I got 4 of them. You might not be interested in them, but I got them. Got my little car up there that I hit the junkyard with, and then I got Big Tex sitting over there, that big F-350. So you know, we'll do a little bit of talking about it. I like to say everything that you see, everything that you've seen in this yard is debt free. That's the only way to do it. I don't like nothing with a tail on it, so I buy it old just so I can cut the tail off. So what I got here, Wifey project, Novocaine, Silver Bullet, Baby Girl, 88, LS Swap project, the 92. Tell me what your favorite is. Tell me what you think. Tell me, do I really have them? Am I fooling myself, or do I really have them? Check out the profiles. Do built on the budget. Know how to set one up. Does he know how to set that profile? Can he tuck some tires? You tell me. Can he put it together? I'ma answer that question myself. The answer is yes. You can say, oh man, that joker conceited, man. I'm gonna leave you with this here. It's a poor frog that won't praise his own pond. I'm praising my pond. To the next video, built on the budget, saying